Greetings, Starfighters. Right, video 9, module 5. Still not overly sure what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go through and have a proper little rummage through these boxes and see if it can't get the old grey matter going a little bit. Got a board, 305 by 305, so that's all cut ready to go. So we just really need to have a look through these bad boys and see what tickles our fancy, or fancies a tickle. So let's crack on with that then. Let us go and have a rummage. Okie dokie, right. Rummage time, Where should we start? Let's start. This one seems a little bit freer. Let's have a little start in here. So, I think in the last video I spoke about possibility of doing like an arbitrator's sector house or an enforcer's sector house. So let's just, because obviously that needs to be quite a solid structure and not overly scrappy. So, oh, hello. There's the bit of a bastion there. Doesn't get much sort of hardware or, sort of sturdy stronghold than that. Don't remember owning a complete one though, but let's keep that up. Oh, I have got one of these. This is one of my 3D printed wall sections that I could put an LED light in. So, that could work, couldn't it? Like so, and a couple of lights in there. And then possibly perhaps a tower up there. No, tower up there, searchlights. And then extend that down a bit so it's quite tall, but quite skinny. So almost like a lighthouse kind of feel. Let's see. I don't really fancy making another one out of plastic card though, but let's have a look what we got. It's a way to get in, isn't it? What do you reckon? What do we reckon? That's all right, isn't it? That's not bad. Or maybe even if that was like the front door. Ooh, yeah. I know what I could do. These, they separate along this line. I think they do, They might separate along there. Funny enough, I can almost cut it off. Let's have a look. Looks like it. Ooh. Might have to cut that or scrape that out. But yeah, and then that way I can mount that on there, and then that can separate off there. Okay, so we're looking for wall sections. That and that, let's face it, if I'm going to make a tower on top, some nice I-beams, I think we're doing it. I think we're doing the precinct, guys. Don't know where that went. That's that Icarus. We found that. Yeah, we'll have that out because we saw that in a previous video. What else we got in here? Yeah, Sector Mechanicus? No, it wasn't Sector Mechanicus. Was it Sector Mechanicus? What was the Cities of Death stuff called? Anyway, Cities of Death stuff. Was it Cities of Death? I don't know. What else have we got in here? Put something there. Could they be useful? These are the Mordheim corner pieces. I wonder, does that work on there? Does that work? Hang on. Oh, does it? Does that go in there? It's quite thick. Yeah, that might. I don't know if that works as an architectural detail. Not sure. Hello. That's AT43. Well, there's a searchlight. Put that in the middle. Run some LEDs up it. That could work, couldn't it? I think we're going sector house, guys. I think that's the cell. So we got in here then. Yes, same as that one. Oh yeah, yep. That's sweet. And I've also used this style one before on my sump pump, so that would fit in quite nicely, wouldn't it? Architecturally, nice. What else have we got in here? Anything else in here? Ooh, that'd be good as a little Don't know what that is. Defense cannon gun thing. Yep, have that out. Let's have a look in here. Anything else? Anything else? I don't think there's much else in here. It's all full of weird, funky bits. Right, let's move that one out of the way then. That's what we're going here. Oh, keep the camera race. Very professional. Okay. Ah. Hello! Yes! Awesome. Awesome. Yes. So, that's got to be a thing, hasn't it? That's going to be a thing. Sweet. Right. Now we are cooking. Now, this is Ace. This is Ace Ventura. Yep. That goes on the top. These are the bits that go on top, aren't they? Are they age of defence? No, they're the bits that go on top. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another wall section. Perfect. I don't think the sets on the cat this stuff, these Animal Collar stuff, will really work. Let's have a look. These bloody things. Loads of them. What else we got in here? Nice door. Have that out. Was that another? See, I've got 3 of them now, so I must have had a full one at some point. Loads of good architectural bits. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah, look, come on. Yes, right. So this is the plan, guys. Let's find all the Cities of Death stuff, because this is going to be, because you know, pure illegals. Yeah. Well, I'm dropping it again. This is the stuff, I think. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. Right. I am going to crack on digging out Cities of Death stuff. Hang on. Yes. Oh, yes. That'd be, I mean, it's a bit manky at the bottom there, but who cares? That'd look great up there, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right. So, looks like we're going to be doing a sector house for the Arbites, or the Enforcers, or whatever you want to call them nowadays. So I'm going to carry on digging in, trying to get as many. I'm certainly going to need one of them for the floor. I'm going to go carry on digging through this, and seeing what architectural. Whoa, hello, hello. The original bulkhead. Yeah. All right. Look, you don't need to see me getting weirdly excited by these bits of plastic. So, sort of doors. I'm going to crack on, munch you through these, and then see how we get on. Well, excuse me. After a Rummage, that's a fine collection of building bits. Yeah, quite happy with it, especially with some of the more gothic-y bits and bobs. So I think this build is going to be the sect house. It's going to be an amalgamation of these bastion bits and then some Cities of Death stuff. Really pleased with this. I might have to cast up a few of me pieces here, because I don't think the larger windows would be great on the bottom there, because that's where the people will try and break in. So we'll go one there, one there. I think, have I got one with just a plain? Yes, I do. There's one. I've got a moulded one with just a plain wall. So I'll dig that out, and then I'll cast them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll use one for an entrance. Yeah, perfect. So there we go. Nice and successful bit of a rummage. Let's get on with building this bad boy. Hi guys, right. Updates on the next tile and the previous tile. That's the way it works, I guess. So it's been a funny old week. We had Easter in the UK, and obviously that brings 2 bank holidays, so 2 days off work, which is awesome. But I don't know how it works out, but every time you have extra time off, you tend not to do as much. Bit weird. I mean, I did stuff. I mean, you know, I went out with the family. You know, I took the kids out, and I've got some stuff planned for next week because it's half term. But it's been a funny old week. You might know, new sofa. You know, so I had to build this. So yeah, I've been distracted with other things. One of those other things you'll see in about a week or so's time. Not giving anything away, but if you go to Tim's channel at Magrathea Builder of Worlds, and his most recent video, link down the bottom, you'll have an idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry, bit rambling. Anyway, so what have I done this week? So, I've got downtown, the downtown tile. That's all sprayed black and brown, ready to go for paint. So that's something I can jump on this week, get that all painted up. So again, that's just my standard black spray, and then I spritz it randomly with brown. Gives me a nice base layer on my rust. So that's that one down. And then I've been working on the precinct house for the enforcers. So it's going to be, I think as I mentioned, it won't be too such a cluttered tile, because I see the Arbites precincts as being having to have like exclusion zones around it. So I don't think people could get too close to it without the automated weapons going off or searchlights and that kind of thing. So I've just made up a little pipe network here, and that's just going to go on the base there somewhere. But it might not. I might use it for something else, because I quite like the idea of, you know, I'll run off some more little deck plates to put down, and then I'm probably going to use some paint and some masking and do like a sort of striped industrial area kind of, yeah, again, like an exclusion sign saying, you know, don't enter there, you will get shot. But as I say, this is like, so it's like a little precinct house. It's a little station house here, made out of parts from a bastion, various Cities of Death kits, some 3D printed parts, and some resin cast parts. Now, as I was casting these, the moulds are starting to go, and they're starting to fall apart. So what I am going to do on my walls that I've designed, so these walls, I've got the door and I've got the window wall, I'm actually going to redo them as a 3D, as an STL file, and I'll make those available on my Thingiverse account for you guys, so you can download them and use them. And I'll put some detail on the back as well, because obviously these were just single part molds when I was casting in resin. And I'll put some detail, so if you use them for internal, you can use them, they'll have some detail on that kind of thing. So probably do that this week, and they'll go up, and I'll make note of it in the next video for you. So that's all done. Again, use one of my 3D printed wall sections here, or two of them. So there's one here, removable roof, so that can go off. So I'll be able to operate the LEDs, and this will have two LEDs shining out either side there. Then the roof just pops back on. No magnets or anything, just a couple of bits of Foamex. All the white is Foamex. So that'll pop back on there, and that'll sit in the middle there. And I think that'll be alright, actually. I think that'll be quite a nice tile, because, you know, you can't have two. I'm sorry, if you see me looking over there, that's where the rest of my tiles are. They're on a shelving unit over there. So I'm not just looking off to the side, there's no one over there. It's just, yeah, it's where all my other tiles are. So, yeah, this gives you a little bit of open ground, which I think you do need in Necromunda. It can't all be intensely overpopulated. But that's not to say I can't make an alternative top for this, and it would say, and then like just flatten it off, and I can do a walkway down something like that, or off to somewhere over the side anyway. So that's it for this video. Again, thank you so much for subscribing. I've seen a few guys come on this weekend, so that is awesome. Really appreciate that, guys. Like I say, it's not just going to be the Necromunda Table. I'm going to work on a few of, there'll be other projects coming up during this one, because I think I might need a bit of a break. I'm going to get these two tiles on, so that'll give me 4 and 5. I'm going to repurpose a tile, and then that gives me 6 tiles. So that gives me a, what was that, 2 foot by 3 foot table I can actually play on. And now we're coming out of lockdown in the UK, I'll be able to play on it. So that'll be awesome, although I've got to build a game. And I don't know which one to go for yet. I mean, back when I played Necromunda back in the day, I had Escher and I had Delac. So that was cool. My Delac gang were all named after famous cowboys and cowboy actors, so that was quite cool. I had Billy the Juve. He was awesome. So yeah. Oh yeah, my Escher gang were named after angels. You had Charlie, he was the gang leader, and they were Charlie's angels. So the heavies were like Gabriel, and I can't remember what the other one was. But the other 5 were named after the angels from Captain Scarlet. So they were Harmony, Rhapsody, Melody, and Symphony. So that was cool. So do I do Escher? Do I do Dalak? Do I do Goliath? Do I go for a menagerie of Necromunda Town citizens that have banded together? I don't know. That could be quite cool. So I just pick one of the other gangs, one of their profiles, like Goliath, or possibly, yeah, not Goliath. Who are the other ones? The standard ones. I can't remember their names. I'm sure you'd know. Tell me down below. And then, yeah, I could use some bounty hunters and stuff and make up some characters. I mean, that could be quite cool, couldn't it? Sort of like the kind of Magnificent Seven style that they've banded together to defend their homes and their settlement. So, yeah, so again, like, share and subscribe. That means an awful lot to me. And I will catch you in the next one. You take care, guys. See you in a week.